My postcard today is from Bonnie Before, Carrickfergus, County Antrim, and I'm visiting the ancestral home of Andrew Jackson, the 7th President of the United States, with guide Helen Rankin. I can't believe I came to Carrickfergus, and nobody apart from a lovely friend called Rosemary, who's over there, she said that Andrew Jackson was born here, one of the presidents of the States.
Well, true but not true. Andrew Jackson's parents...
You just burst my bubble.
Andrew Jackson's parents lived in a cottage about 20 yards away from here prior to them leaving for North America in 1765.
So why aren't we in that cottage?
Because it's not there. It was knocked down in 1860 when the railway was put through to Larne.
Oh, really good.
Yes, but...
Yeah. Come on, tell us about Andrew Jackson again, and I interrupted you because I wondered why we weren't sitting in his cottage.
Well, Andrew Jackson is the 7th President of the United States of America, but he's the first generation, which meant he was actually born, brought up, and fulfilled the full American dream of coming from nothing to the presidency.
The US Rangers were the American equivalent of the Commandos, and the 1st Battalion was raised here in Carrickfergus, County Antrim, in 1942.
There were quite a few Americans based in Carrickfergus. It was quite a large contingent. When they had first come over to Northern Ireland, or based in Northern Ireland, January, February 1942, the commanding officer had decided that he quite liked the idea of our British commandos. He liked this idea that they would go ahead of the troops and scout and see what was happening. And so he decided that he would have a unit based on our commandos. And he got one of his officers, William Darby, who came from Fort Smith in Arkansas, to go round and recruit. And they recruited about 500 to 1,000 men to come into this unit. They had to be volunteers. They guaranteed that they would have a very exciting time and become part of a very elite group of men, which eventually took the name the Rangers. A lot of the boys who joined were Midwest farm boys, great big strapping, handsome, tall, blonde, and had everything a girl was looking for. What more do you ask?
Have you found them? You're still looking?
Still hopeful.